Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would do an eyebrow routine. As you can probably tell, I don't have my eyebrows on. I just think this would be helpful for anyone that has kind of sparse eyebrows like me and they just want to see kind of how I do my eyebrows on the daily. There's two different ways I do my eyebrows. So one way is like a natural way that I would do if I have makeup on like this. Or another way is if I have a smoky eye or if I'm going out for the night, I like to define them a little bit more and just make them a bit more dark. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows on a day-to-day basis, it's really quick and easy. There's not really much to it. At the most, it's like 3 steps. So yeah, if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. I've never really got my eyebrows plucked or waxed just because they are really fine. You can probably see a few stray ones that could be plucked, but I just don't really see the point if I draw over them and carve them out and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start by brushing them out. I always do this just to make sure they're all facing the same way. So the eyebrow product that I use mostly is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. The shade that I use is Espresso and I love this so much. The spoolie on the end of it's also really helpful. I think this is a really good dupe for the Anastasia one. I used to use that, but they're basically identical and I found that the Anastasia one runs out really quickly, as does this one, so you're probably better just buying the cheaper one if you're going to have to keep re-buying it. So I think this colour is perfect for me. It's the one lighter than black. So the way I'm going to show you first is the natural way. So this is what I would do mostly every day. I even do this eyebrow look even if I'm not wearing makeup. So I just begin, I know this is probably weird for some people, but I always begin at the front of my brow and I just underline it till the very end. So I'm going to start off by doing that. And it might look quite harsh in the beginning, but the spoolie really comes in handy, so don't worry if it's looking kind of harsh lines. So I just follow the natural shape of my brow. I don't really try and create a new shape or a new arch. I kind of like the look of quite a straight brow, so when I get to the top, I don't really create an arch or anything. So once I've got the underline done, I then take the spoolie and brush the hairs down at the top and just do the same along the top and then meet the lines at the end. And you just need a really light hand with this pencil. So that's the line at the bottom and the line at the top both done. You can see that makes majority of the difference to my brows. So once you have that done, that's kind of the rough shape. I then like to go in to the start of my brow again and just fill that in with a really light hand, because in the beginning it does look like just a harsh line. So I'm going to start by just really lightly filling that in and just keep using the brush and brushing it out. And then I like to elongate my brow a bit more than what it would naturally go. So that's the rough shape. I don't really change the shape of my brow that much. So you can see that there's kind of some gaps in here where we've done the line below and the line above and we haven't really filled that in. So then at this stage I would just go in with a pencil and just go back and forth with the pencil in the gappy areas. You can even do this with a powder as well, that would work well, but yeah, I just like to use the pencil because there's a lot more precision with it. So always making sure to fade the front of the brow. You can even do downwards strokes just to mimic like tiny hairs at the front of your brow. So once we've got the front really faded, I like to just go in from like the middle of my pupil till the end. This is a good guide if you want to know like where to start and finish your brow. So you want to start your brow where the side of your nose is, and then if you do a diagonal line from the side of your nose through your pupil, that's where your arch of your eyebrow should be. And then do the same from the underside of your eye, like the corner of your eye to your nostril, and that's where your brow should end. So I kind of use that to get the rough shape of how I like my brows. So that's basically how I would do my natural brow. As you can see, there's not really much to it. It's just all about getting the lines right at the start, and then the rest will just kind of follow because you're just shading in the lines. So once I'm happy with how the brow looks, that's basically it for my natural brow. I'm going to do the same on the other eye, and then I'll come back to you and show you how I would intensify them. So this is really it to my natural brows. As you can see, it's really easy. All I use is one product and just fill them in. Now I'm going to show you what I would do if I had a heavy eye makeup or a special occasion, just so they'll look a little bit more defined. So the product that I use for that is also a NYX product. This one is the NYX eyebrow gel, and I use the shade Brunette. This is really good because it dries. It does dry quite fast, so you need to work fast. So that's why I like using it on top of my eyebrows when I already have them penciled in, just so you kind of already know what shape you're going for and you can be really quick, because it does, once it dries down, it won't budge, and that's kind of what I like about it. And I just put like literally the tiniest bit on. That's all I use. And the eyebrow brush that I use is the Real Techniques eyebrow brush. Yeah. The Real Techniques brow brush works really well for me on this product. I just take it on my brush and focus it mainly on the center till the end, and then bring the excess product forward. So that's basically all I do with this product. I just fill it in the center to the very end and then bring the excess to the front. The next step that I would do is go in with concealer just to carve them out. I really like the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. It's quite good coverage. And I really like the Revolution one. I think I'm going to use the Revolution one. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. So the brush that I use is this one. I'm not really sure what make it is. It's just kind of a really flat angled brush, and I think angled ones work best if you're carving out brows. So I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush. I don't really use too much concealer when I'm carving out my eyebrows. And I'm going to begin by just underlining the front of the brow. It kind of explains itself. I'm just really outlining my brow shape. So that is basically the eyebrows finished. I don't really do much more to them after this except for start my eyeshadow, but I'm not wearing any today, so that is the end. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed and maybe learnt a few tips and tricks from this video. My next video will be a Pretty Little Thing haul. I'm sorry that took so long, but my stuff was meant to come like a week before what it actually did arrive, so yeah, just stay tuned for that, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.